Hi, welcome back to the Vernon Photography Club. In this video, we're going to do an example of how to export using LightRoom. This is the LightRoom where you have the cloud access, and many people use it. So we're going to use the same set of images, and I've edited the three of these in LightRoom to make them compatible as landscape, portrait, and square. So our Lightroom example landscape is a raw file, an NEF. It's 8256 by 5504 and 47.34 megabyte. So we're ready to export it. We've done all of our editing and everything else. So again, same as in Lightroom Classic, right click, export one photo, export. It's a little less cluttered, and it brings you to the export page, similar to Lightroom Classic. We're going to pick JPG. Dimensions will be custom, and our long side will be 1400. This is where you can enter in the long side. Quality 100% at all times. All metadata, as noted before. If you don't have your metadata included, especially for Kappa, your image will be rejected because they check for AI. We want it in the Vernon Photography Club so we can do the same check. We don't use AI. File naming is going to be a custom name, and in this case, Lightroom Grass Landscape. Maker's name, outdoors, is our evaluation category. It's going to be output sharpening is going to be screen if we want it, amount to be standard, sRGB, and apply content credentials if you have them. So we're going to hit export one photo. We pick the folder it's going into. In this case, it's a Lightroom example. Select folder, and as soon as you hit that, it goes up here on the left hand side. You can see it's exporting, and it is done. So there's our JPEG, and in this case it is 1400 by 933 and 789 kilobytes. Exactly what we want. So now do the same as we did before. Here's our portrait. Again, right click, export one photo, export. And all of this, in this case, we want the long side, which is top to bottom, to be 1050 pixels. We go down to our custom name, Lightroom Grass, and we'll just change that to P-O-R-T-R-A-I-T, portrait. Screen, standard, sRGB, credentials, and export. It's same thing. It asks you to where you want it. Lightroom example is same folder. And there it is done. We go look at our JPEG size. It is 750 wide by 1050 high, 576 kilobytes. Now we have no idea what the dots per inch is. It's just high. And if we take our square, same thing. Right click, export, export. And in this case, our long side and our short side being the same size are 1050. We don't have to change anything. Go down to custom name again, and we'll just change that to square. And nothing else to change because we're doing the same thing over again. Back up to the top, export one photo, select the same folder. See, it doesn't show you the other images in there. And there it is done, just about. And we look at our square image JPG outdoors, 1050 by 1050, 667. And so let's have a look in the file itself, Lightroom example. And here's our landscape. Right click, Properties, Details. It defaults to 240 dots per inch, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's above 72, which is what Mac would do for you. Alright, so there we are at 6 minutes and done. Thank you very much, and we'll be back on the next one. Will be on Photoshop.